the constant student. We want to be that constant student, operating daily with that inquisitive mind, that knowledge, that reality that we don't know anything. I should say we don't know everything. Pretty much we don't know anything compared to how much there is to know. Think about, draw a circle. That circle represents everything there is to know about life, physics, the universe, spirituality, multiple dimensions. Think about it, man. Mathematics. Bro, think about how much there is to know. It's unfathomable. It's infinite. But let's call it a circle, right? How much of a percentage of that? Draw a pie, right? Cut a pie out. How much is there? Man, you can't even draw a line. It would be too fat. Your piece would be too fat. All of our pieces would be too fat, man. So people rolling through their days, their life, acting like they know fucking anything, man, is arrogant as shit, right? I have that inquisitive mind. That's why this is all about learning from each other. I learn from y'all just as much as you're learning from me. It's a exchange. I read the comments, man. People drop some gold nuggets about life, history, philosophy. Man, I love it. And that's why we stay the constant student. There's so much to learn that it's incredible, right? That's why getting a coach, man. Getting a coach is good. The best people in the world at anything have coaches. The best swimmer in the world has a coach, right? The best basketball players in the world have coaches. Man, in your life, man, get a coach, get a mentor. Man, I constantly seek out people better than me at things, right? And it's an enjoyable process. Man, I try to surround myself with people better than me. People more impressive, people with more combat experience, people that better physiques, more knowledge in nutrition, people with more philosophical knowledge and awareness, a deeper understanding of spirituality. Man, I try to learn from everybody. Be that constant student. Man, there's a lot to learn from people what not to do too, right? That's what some of my messages, man. I like to show people what not to do, but articulate it and explain my story. And I'm grateful for the support and the platform to be able to do that. Man, be that constant student. You don't want to be operated by a surgeon who decided 20 years ago to stop learning. You ever notice the best surgeons in the world are constantly at new conferences, are constantly at new educational events, man, because things develop, things change, new information comes around. You don't want to be that senior level military guy talking about how warfare was 15 years ago, right? And I've seen that. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, there's some experience to be learned there, but guess what? Shit changes. You got to adapt. New information comes. You got to be able to adapt and pivot. This world it's amorphic. It constantly moves. So you got to learn with it. You got to move with it. As Bruce Lee would say, become the pot, right? Be water, right? You have to be the student to understand how to apply things differently throughout your life, right? Constantly self-aware, constantly trying to take that bird's eye view of yourself and looking at where you can improve. That is the name of the game. The only way to win this game is to constantly be learning. The best people in the world at everything have mentors, have coaches, are constantly in a constant state of inquisition, right? In a constant state of being inquisitive. It's a cool place to be. Wanting to learn, willing to learn. Man, you have to drop a lot of ego to learn some shit, right? Like I said before, you can't learn what you think you already know. So chill the fuck out. Recognize where you're at. Recognize what your weak points are. Recognize that, man, you don't know it all. And neither do I. Fuck, man, if we knew it all, man, that'd be terrifying. That would be fucking terrifying if you knew it all. Probably the best grace we've ever been given is that we don't know fucking hardly anything. Our ignorance is our bliss, right? We don't want to maintain too much ignorance, so we see what that does to people, man. We see that level of, lack of self-awareness and ignorance. It's the Dunning-Kruger effect. The Dunning-Kruger effect, if you're not aware of what it is someone's lack of experience or knowledge in a certain area causes them to be overconfident in their level of ability. That's the Dunning-Kruger effect, and we see that a lot, right? Some of the dumbest people in the fucking world are out yelling the loudest. So those people are not a constant student, right? Because you have to be self-aware to be a constant student, right? Because the smarter you are, the more you realize how little you know. So that's why we're here. The people that are here, man, y'all are constant students. I learn from you, man. There's people I like to seek out and talk to and connect with, I should say, to learn from, man. Connect with me. Shoot me an email if you got something to say. All right, we'll connect. Drop a comment. And we'll keep this rolling. Maintain that frame. Maintain that ability to learn. It's a gift. If you've been given that gift of the inquisitive mind, man, be grateful, because that'll keep you engaged, interested, right? Willing to see what you can learn that next day and in this exact moment, right? Appreciate everybody here. And let's keep learning. Be smart. Out here.